And so our story begins. The kingdom is on the verge of revolution. But who will be the
attempt
hero
3.
to
Let's
lead
go.
the rebellion?
No.
Of course, the prince. It is time you saw what your kingdom is truly like.
Maybe like not a 25-second load screen this time, please.
Now, sir, if you will follow me, perhaps we can find some appropriate clothing for today's activities. Lady Elise is most eager to speak to you this morning and is waiting for you in the garden. No doubt you will wish to look your best for your young friend. I have taken the liberty of arranging 2 suitable outfits, if you would care to choose. Ah, splendid choice. I'm sure Lady Elise will approve. Perhaps you ought to make your way to her now. And I would
Will do. Bye, Jasper.
My prince.
Prince?
Bad Catacombs reset. Really, really, really bad Sacred reset.
My lord.
3rd time's a charm, baby. It's gonna be good.
How are you this
Always
morning?
at your service, my good prince.
And I'm straight up not stopping today until I hit 3 hours, 10 minutes.
My lord.
And smooch. Most good.
How's that?
Not bad, not bad. I suppose you'll do. I thought you'd never get up. Did Jasper tell you I wanted to speak to you?
Yes. Did something happen?
I'm not sure, but everyone in the castle seems to be upset with your brother. More than usual. And it's even worse down in the city. You hear such terrible stories. Listen, they say a factory worker was executed this morning. I'm sure it's only a rumor, but you can imagine how people are talking. The staff in the castle are anxious. I told them you'd speak to them. Will you do that? I'm afraid of what might happen if someone doesn't calm things down.
If you think
Not
it will
only
help.
does she sound like a speech or a
When they feel the
text-to-speech
king,
kind
they
of
still
voice,
care for their prince.
an Alexa or a Siri or something, her hair has to be the single worst textured, modeled everything thing in this
Now
game.
let's
It's
go.
just so it's
I can't
so
believe your brother could have
hideous.
had a worker executed. But sometimes I think, well, that there's
Somewhere
something wrong with
between
him.
bugles,
He's
snack
changed
chips,
so
and
much.
I don't know,
He looks
croissant.
so tired all the time.
See, and she is shook.
I told Sir Walter about the speech.
You get all the way up there before the Sir Walter cue. Unlike Elliot, who catches up to you really, really fast and then waits to say it. So that's exciting.
Welcome, Your Majesty. Such an honor to have you here today. Staff are convened to hear your words.
Whenever
You're
you're
ready.
ready. Wait for the door.
You have all been through some difficult...
You call that a royal speech? You didn't shout, you didn't threaten, and you were far too reasonable. It was bloody marvelous.
Anyway,
Right then, ready for today's training?
do the
Take
thing.
good care of him, Walter.
Okay, or don't, whatever.
I suppose you've heard the rumors then? Well, I'm afraid they're quite true. Who knows what your brother will do next? In the meantime, the mood in the castle is getting more uneasy by the day. A lot of people to see your brother today. Poor sods.
Sir Walter, what a stroke of luck. Would you be so kind as to sign my petition? We must fight to eradicate poverty in Albion. Too many suffer on our streets, and the king does nothing. He must be made to care.
Oh, very well, but I'm just an old soldier. I doubt my name would mean anything. But perhaps the prince here would care to help you out.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Your Majesty. Well, it would be the greatest honor.
One Mississippi.
I'd be happy to sign.
Thank you, my good prince. Your support will make all the difference, I'm certain of it.
Can I do the Walter training and all the cutscene skips in less than a minute?
That was a courageous
That'd be
move.
pretty cool, right?
I doubt it would make much of a difference, but perhaps your brother will finally realize that you have a mind of your own.
Sort.
Let's see you put it to good use.
Alright, let's not be dumb. One,
Right.
one,
Good.
2, 3,
Yes.
screw it.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? Of your father, the great hero king. You'd never get tired of hearing those stories. And after each one, do you remember what you would say?
Teach me how to be a hero.
Every single time. I wish that was something an old soldier like me could teach you. But I've done my best. Now I need you to do your best. Strike me! Strike me now!
They must be in the war room.
Then let's get there before anyone sees us. There's only one decision you can make. It has to be me.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good gold split on the start. I might never beat that.
You mustn't blame yourself, sir. I don't think any of us realized just how far he'd fallen into madness.
I have to do something. I can't just stay here.
You're not. We leave the castle tonight. This kingdom needs nothing less than a revolution.
I need
It
to
needs
make
a
my
new leader.
previous segment versus
It
PB.
needs a hero.
I need
It's
to make my
time
previous
to
segment
see if you're ready.
have
Ready for
actual
what?
current
To be
comparison to
your
it so I can
father's
see
son.
exactly how quick I did it in real time. It's amazing how much I still don't
Very good.
fundamentally
I will pack
understand
some
live split.
essentials.
There's no time. We take nothing.
Not even
I mean, I'm in there. I'm customized, I'm cozy, I'm comfy, but I still don't understand a lot about it. And I would give anything for a version of live split that could just be transparent in the background. I miss running games in full screen a lot, but I will not do like a windowless full screen size or a borderless full screen size windows to simulate it and then still have a big ugly green live split box on top of it. That's just stupid. I hate it.
Where are we going? I thought we were leaving the castle.
We are. But there's something we must do first.
Yeah.
It's time we paid our respects to Albion's last hero.
I never thought I'd enter this place again.
You should have known better.
Alright. Pushing a Jasper.
The night your father died, I
Excellent.
promised him I would bring you here one day. When you were old enough. And strong enough. This is your history. This is your legacy. The world has been too long without a hero. But I'm hoping that it will have one soon.
That was a pretty good wall push. That was a pretty good wall push.
This is your father's most treasured possession, the Guild Seal. It chooses those who have the power inside them, those who have the potential to become legends. Take it.
Take it. Yeah. Who are you?
Who are you?
I am Teresa, the seer of the spire. I guided your father in his greatest triumph. But you have an even greater destiny ahead of you. The seal awoke at your touch, as it would at no one else's. This means the fate of Albion rests on your shoulders. Before you lies the path you were born to take, and at its end is the kingdom you were born to rule. Like all heroes, you will face many trials, but you cannot pass through these gates alone. You will need to gather followers and gain the support of the people. For now, you have the support of two friends, Jasper, who will serve you always, and Sir Walter Beck, who will be your greatest ally. Together you have already taken the first step in your journey. Walk through the gate and claim your reward.
Oh, why are you not running? Yeah.
The gauntlet will channel the magic within you. Use it by the tomb in the mausoleum, and the way out of the castle will open for you. You will return here when you have gathered enough followers to reach the next gate. Now go. Walter and Jasper will follow wherever you lead. And one day, perhaps the rest of Albion will do so too.
Well?
It bloody worked! You really are a hero.
I never doubted it for a second.
Somewhat narrow, isn't it? Dark,
Pushed
too.
into Jasper
You
there.
never did care for
Hopefully
confined
that
spaces,
makes Walter
did you?
chill. Because pushing into
Never did
Walter
care for being
and not
put to the eye
Jasper
or having my head
keeps
chopped
him
off,
up
what
to
of
speed
it?
with you the whole time.
Oh,
It makes
yeah,
this
I
hallway
see.
particularly
Stuck on that.
obnoxious. And we don't hit tab here. Not that it's a time loss, we just don't do it. And then, you know, by the time Walter's caught up to you here, it's one of the only stretches in the game where he's just
It's
universally faster than
We
you
have
and
to
doesn't
stop
try to push you
Logan.
around at
How am
all.
I supposed to do that? Even if I am a hero, I'm just one person.
Exactly. That is why we need to find allies. And lots of them. Once you prove what you are, people will follow you. And many of them will be willing to fight.
Lads, take cover!
Well, young hero, this is your chance to show us what you...
I mean, yeah, it is my chance to show you what I got, but how about I don't ever? Ever. I did have a couple of R&D sessions recently where I was trying to figure out magical aura and how most effectively to level it up, because secondhand from official strategy guides and whatever, I've heard that the magical aura and strength and stature, all of those stats come with a damage multiplier. I mean, they have their cosmetic effects, but as I understand it, strength and stature and magical aura all also have a damage multiplier for, you know, to reward you for continued use of the thing beyond just like skill, like the flat actual skill level. And what it's not tied to is kill count, because I've killed all of the bats in a huge, enormous chunk of the game, and nothing. How did I get a run that was faster than that? Like, that was great. Whatever. I probably just split Fireball late, and my
What is this place?
You know, it must be.
my PB's just
It is.
tweaked because of
It's
that.
your father's sanctuary. He used to speak of it, but I never thought it was a real place. Well,
Downside
I don't
to
believe
manual splitting,
Jasper,
it's
there's
infinitely
talk.
less consistent
There's a
than
note
auto
with your
splitting.
name on it. Look.
That's not possible. For Jasper? Well, I grant you it is possible, but it must be a coincidence.
Oh, don't be a dolt. The old king must have left it here for you. What's it called?
The Book of Heroes. How extraordinary.
Does it tell us how to get out?
This really is most remarkable. Everything that we could possibly want to know about heroes and this place is right here in these pages. This map functions as a traveling mechanism. Simply choose where you want to go and, well, it should take you there.
Marvelous. Right. We can use that. We'll have plenty of time to explore this place later. Right now, we have a rather large task ahead of us.
But I don't even know where to start.
Our first stop will be the mountains of Mistpeak. There are people there who would make great allies. They won't offer their allegiance easily, but they despise Logan. And if anyone can persuade them...
Jasper, say your line. Walter, say your line.
Very good. I will continue to become acquainted with this sanctuary. No doubt we will need to make full use of its facilities.
Right, all right then. Find Mistpeak on the map and let's see if that book's telling us the truth.
Now, that look...
Most good.
It worked! Oh, I'd forgotten how bloody cold it is up here.
No, I'm not run-enabled. Not that it makes a difference.
The people here call themselves dwellers. They're tough.
A Wisconsin phone
They're
call.
loyal.
I don't know.
And like I
I mean, I
told you
technically know
earlier,
somebody in Wisconsin.
they hate
Who's even
Logan's
calling me?
guts. Yep. It may not look like much, but this is where the revolution begins. This is what Logan has reduced them to. He's taken control of these mountains.
Really good.
And started
You can't tell,
destroying
but I
the
was
forest.
hitting Boulder
I
with
knew
fireballs.
they'd have a hard time finding food, but I had no idea it was this bad.
Not in good
The
position.
man we need to convince is Sabine, a proud old sod, but a good man and a good leader. He won't give his allegiance easily, especially to a prince. Perhaps it's best if I speak to him alone first. You know, maybe you ought to find some new clothes while I talk to Sabine. Something slightly less princely. We don't need this kind of attention. I only have a little bit of gold, but it should be enough, and maybe you can spread what's left among the people. They need it more than we do.
Where can I find clothes?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find someone willing to take that money off you.
We can't hunt,
Now,
thanks to the king.
wish me good luck.
What are we going to do? You've come from the city.
Alright, fence run. Oh, gross. Oh, disgusting. Oh, disgustingly gross. Whatever.
Hello, sir. This is... Ah, hello. Now, included in the sanctuary is a dressing room. Step through, and I'll show you. I've taken the liberty of laying out... There you are. You look just like a dweller. I hope this new outfit is as comfortable as your royal attire, though I suspect the chances of that are quite low. Now that you are properly attired, you should return to Sir Walter. It is time to meet this Sabine that we've heard so much about.
That's more like it. The scruffy look suits you. I've spoken to Sabine, explained everything.
Come on. Cutscene
I
skip.
told you he'd take some
Let's go.
convincing.
Oh, I'm
Come
gonna
on.
be behind. Damn it. Nice. Not behind
It's
at all.
nice to see Sabine hasn't mellowed with age. But anyway, I know the place he mentioned. Your father built the chamber under the Bright Wall Academy, Albion's greatest seat of learning.
Am I impatient
At least it
because I
was.
speedrun, or do I speedrun because I'm impatient?
It makes a nice change doing something useful. Just show the old librarian your guild seal. He'll know what it means. I'll try to find out more about the...
I don't usually get to cut him off. That's cool. Hold control to combat gross camera. Ew. Well, okay, maybe we tap control, but still. Beep, 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 beep. Movement tech. Why? Don't fail me now. T-minus 2 minutes until when I want to be walking into the reliquary, and then reliquary, and then Saker.
I see you're a... This chain... And a perfect opportunity to acquaint yourself with the fine, honest people of this king, far from the bustle of the city and the factory smoke.
Please leave.
Of course, a less charitable mind would term them simpletons. But I encourage you to shop in their stores, drink in their taverns, and otherwise partake in their small town pleasures.
I'm afraid I was speaking the truth. King Logan has closed the academy. I'm little more than a custodian these days.
Missed it that time.
By the holy bookmark! The Guild Seal! I haven't seen it since the old hero king last came here. Then you are...
The prince, yes.
Oh, my. Please, come this way. Your father told me that one day a challenger bearing the seal would come seeking entrance to the reliquary.
There's a gem in that chest, and I just want it for greed's sake.
In my lifetime. It was he who founded the academy, of course. I have often wondered how he would react to see it in its present state. Here we are. I can't tell you how many of our researchers and professors have studied this door, hoping to unlock its mechanism. But I knew there was only one thing that would ever open it.
I'm really hoping the next couple of packages before I talk to Jasper has slow time in it. But you know, DLC RNG. Who doesn't love a couple of acronyms in a row like that? It will be fun to get into challenging difficulty and stuff where I'm using a hammer with a 5-star dog at the start of the game, just ripping the throats out of everything. I mean, magic is still going to be OP, but I feel like the dog will end up being a little bit more of a crush than I want.
This sanctuary contains an armory.
There's a slow time. That's all I wanted.
Remarkable weapons, heroic weapons, which your father left for you. This way.
This way, please. Yes.
Apparently at... Ah, yes, the flick switch. Now, the way you activate these is by hitting them. Your new weapon should serve that purpose ably.
Everybody's favorite superhero, Hollow Man. Pew, pew, pew. Whoa, hey. I've never had gross camera happen there before. I'm particularly excited to get good percent actually, like, done and demonstrated. Because good percent with 5-star treasure dog means a lot of furniture for a lot higher rent in general. Just by following up on all the damn dick spots. Ugh, bad chest. Gross chest. Oh god, wonky camera. Slow down. Calm down. Hand off mouse. We're good. We're good. Press button. Pew, 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 pew. Alright, cool. Excuse me, chat. Sorry. I'm quitting smoking and doing that feels gross. Alright, do I do this key correctly, or do I be a coward and use the summon potion? Find out this time on Dragon's Ball Z. Sick, 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 uninterrupted. Alright, cool, that's good. I like that they don't just de-aggro while you're in that room, they freeze. Like, right in place, just solid.
So the weapons in question, like the sword and hammer, these astonishing weapons evolve. The pistol, excellent choice. You are in an enclosed space at the moment, after all. I'll keep the rifle here in case you change your mind. Meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties are waiting to be unlocked.
Zombies. Anyway, let's talk about here. Killer. Pretty good. Stop.
You have done well. Now, step into the light. There is much you need to know. Congratulations, hero. Touching the guild seal was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero could have done it. You have begun to learn what powers you possess, and there is still greater potential within you. But you have only taken the first step in your journey. Albion is crying out for a revolution, and for someone to lead it. Winning supporters to your cause will be hard. Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make him pay for what he did.
This is not a matter of personal vengeance. As long as your brother sits on the throne, Albion is in great danger. Open the music box. It will show you the truth.
Frame perfect black screen. Let's go. Yeah.
If any part of you still doubted the necessity of a revolution, you have your answer. The kingdom will face its own annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
Gold split on music box. Very nice.
Blessed index cards. You made it. This is cause for great rejoicing. Albion has a hero again. If ever I can be of assistance, I will be honored to serve.
You now have proof positive of your heroic status. And I believe Walter
You were
has made
successful
some
then.
progress with
Bloody
the
marvelous.
mercenary problem.
You'll be glad to know
He's
I have
waiting
some
for you
information
outside
on the
the
mercenaries
local
Sabine mentioned. They're led by a man called Seika. He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits and cutthroats than the military. His men are holed up in a small fortress in the mountains. It won't be easy to get in, but I have a plan.
If it gets you drunk, we've got it.
Thank you for your custom.
Need any help? Hope you enjoy it.
Guns!
Come with me.
Then I can
I'll buy
have it.
your stuff, okay?
One of the mercenaries. A cold-blooded killer. His name's Clarence, but everybody calls him Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all day and generally making life unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't hard to get him completely pickled.
Easy on thugs.
Bloody lightweight, if you ask me. Anyway, take his clothes and you'll have a free pass into their camp. Just try not to think about what those stains might be. You're not likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town, though. In the meantime, I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to spare here, but they're kind people. They'll just need a little convincing. Anyway, good luck dealing with Seika and his mercenaries. It'll be your first taste of real battle. But I know you'll do just fine.
You appear to have... Of course, should you have acquired a taste for labor, you may continue working for as long as you wish.
You're paying yeah, it may be expensive, but it's...
You've acquired a new suit. I would say it's the best mercenary uniform that money can buy, which is a bit ironic, really. If you're not...
Oi, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy. Back from killing some dwellers? Come on in.
Straight line. Straight line. Straight line. Oh, at load screen.
You've been up to much lately? Nah, me neither.
Alright, I need
Sometimes wish I'd join me dad
better
with the
camp
family
and
business.
not to screw up Saker setup.
Hey, Jimmy, over here.
There's a workaround, but I don't want to use a summon potion to bail on a bad Saker. Mostly because I don't want to have to budget. Like picking up another one.
I think that tattoo makes you look tough, don't you?
It's not Jimmy!
Alright then, come on.
Watch it, boys. This little...
Come on. Out of combat. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Nobody hit me, thank you.
Nice being me. I'll kill the Jimmy impersonator!
Don't you hit me. Don't either of you hit me. Key. One back and down and over here. Stupid wolves. Yeah.
The price of hubris is death.
The price of hubris is death. That's some deep stuff, man.
Jimmy was my mate!
This should be as
Die!
easy as pie. You're not gonna burn me.
Gross camera. Ew.
Leave him!
I should have brought some marshmallows.
Okay.
He's not getting away with that!
Yeah, too bad for you, I'm wearing my flame retardant underpants.
You see that?
You're not gonna burn me.
That's not in the rules! That was some kind of fire spell!
Stop! You've won. This battle is yours. Kill me or let me live. It's your choice. And my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise.
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Defeating Saker has won over many of the people he terrorized. Word is already spreading of your victory.
I'll be back for you, Magic 3. Just give me a sec. I gotta go do some stuff about it.
It is a momentous occasion. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself.
Sir Walter is still waiting for...
Two knock. Grab that key. Travel back to Walt. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed two of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brighton, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement.
And justice, they're blinking
here
into
he
existence.
is.
Excellent.
We were just talking about you.
Indeed, we have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Misspeak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
This
Nobody
also
will be
is a
more
load
pleased
screen
than
split.
Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered
cool.
more than they.
I've been telling Samuel
I
here
have more
about the terrible
viewers
situation
than usual by a decent
thinks
factor.
he
All
may
right,
be
thanks
able to
everybody
help.
for tuning in.
Yes,
Hope
perhaps
you enjoy the
I
show.
mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it, you will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with an excellent way. You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region.
Yeah. Fast travel and
By completing
run.
quests for those in need, you will prove your abilities and demonstrate your potential as a leader. You need more followers.
Yeah. Oh, well. A fraction of a second late. Alright, let's all count to 10.
A reliable way to gather a
1,
few followers is by simply interacting with
2,
them. Try it. I'm sure you'll make an impression.
3,
I can't hunt, thanks to the king. What are we going to do?
4,
Excellent.
This is...
We
5,
don't need much. Just enough to survive.
6,
It's
7,
like a never-ending nightmare.
If we don't get some food soon, it's all over.
9.
Oh, thank you. That's very
Thank
kind.
You've come from the city.
Okay.
From Bowerstone, haven't you? You must have some food.
I have no...
Alright, now I just need wolves to not bother me. Dare I be so bold? Do I take the shortcut? Do I risk a wolf attack screwing up my chest? Yes. For clout, for pride, for speed, and for Albion. And yeah, so there's a little bit of a cut you can make through here. Let's get on the other side of a tree and mash E. Mash E. Okay, well. This is balls! Ah. Okay, well, if you're gonna lose time, you might as well do it there, I guess. Oh wait, no, we unsplit on fast travel.
Well done.
Freaking wolves. Just a waste of time.
I believe Samuel awaits you at the town gates to express that very sentiment.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one man, the son of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I will.
Very, very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our king.
You have done a wonderful thing for the...
Mash skip cutscene. Well, in a sec.
You have made an important ally today. The revolution cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
I want that chest, but I don't want to grab that chest. Lost my lead. Oh well.
Nice to see you.
I can never get over this place. 20 years ago, it was just a damp, murky void in the middle of nowhere. Now people queue up to get dangled across it in a steel box.
See ya.
And here it comes. Most of the people here will be heading straight to Power Stone. But we're going to take a little detour first. I just hope something's wrong.
It's about to boom!
No! Come on, we have to get down there.
Alright, so my Hobbs Arena was pretty trash in my last PB, so as long as I don't completely screw up, it's a pretty decent time save I have built in.
This must be the way down. We have to find those people. See if there's any survivors.
Come on, Walt. Come on, Walt. You can do it, Walt. Who are you gesturing at, ever?
Let's go. Looks like the only way. All right. I can do this. Let's get down. I don't want to spend any more time in this box than I have to.
fell somewhere up ahead. Come on.
Okay. Begin.
I'd know those sounds anywhere. Maybe the monorail falling wasn't an accident after all.
Can I? Okay, thanks.
Hobbs.
On the inside.
Don't leave any of the little bastards alive.
It's not friendly calling them bastards,
poor
Walter.
souls. They never stood a chance. I'm not getting into a monorail car for as long as I live, I can tell you that.
So where are we going?
Oh, bloody hell. Almost gave me a heart attack. Whoa, you'll pay for that, you sots.
Alright, I've lost Walter. That's a good sign. Now I just need forgiving RNG at this gate. If I can get through this gate and get barrier clip once, the whole segment is gonna not suck so much. Okay, okay, I get it, you're Hobbs. Thanks. Nobody shoot me, that's illegal. Okay, you'll be hearing from my lawyer then. Alright, barrier skip. First try. Let's freaking go.
Our way. You'll have
Step
to get
down
behind
here.
it somehow.
Line up the
Cave
shot.
like this, there has to be some other way of getting there.
Okay, we'll take that. Not a tremendous time loss.
Yep. Almost like that was going to happen. Oh, look. We've even got an audience. Well, nobody traps me in that bloody cave. Ha-ha! Wonderful stuff! You show them! There's more where that came from.
I just
Thank
want
you
to
for
hit this
making
little
such
idiot.
a lovely target. You're
Always
getting
one that's
better
gotta
at
be
this
difficult.
magic malarkey, aren't you? Excellent hit. No
One,
getting
two.
up from that.
2,
I could watch that all
3,
day.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I never get tired of seeing you do that.
11?
Bloody
Okay, well,
brilliant,
we
it's a
take those.
goner.
We defeated the creatures in this cave will be told without the land. Yes.
You have overcome an important test. A good leader must always be ready to face the unknown and to seek new paths. Your defeat of the creatures in this cave will be told throughout the land.
Please return to the sanctuary and I can pass along what I placed the contract upon that wall you'll find the contracts representing the promises that you... Now, each gauntlet is capable... I hope everything is in order. I always...
And we're back ahead. Nice.
I don't think you're going to find a way round this time.
But I've got some magic of my own. Watch and learn.
Boo!
Oh. It worked.
Right, let's get out of here, shall we?
Maybe what I do in this segment is make it a point to bump into Walter when I get out. Maybe that'll make him keep up with me and I don't have to wait.
Ah, you can almost smell the sunlight. Isn't it wonderful? Damp, muggy, soggy sunlight. This is Morningwood, all right. I hope the people we're looking for are still alive.
Why wouldn't they be?
Because, come nightfall, it's one of the most dangerous places in Albion. Well, I don't know about dangerous, but I'm starting to get a rash. Bloody swamp.
Nope. Crossing that should teleport him
That
to a
must be
certain
the
point.
place up ahead. What I wouldn't give for a bowl of soup and a hot bath.
Walter, why are you so drunk?
Cease your movement! Be you men or be you hollow men?
Have you gone dark, boy? Open up the doors.
Walter? Is that you?
The very same. Now, are you going to let us in or what?
Right, yes, of course. Open the gate!
Tell Major Swift Walter's here. Yes, yes, yes.
Welcome, Sir Walter. Sir.
There he is. The one and only. Major Swift.
Oh, Walter! What the blazes are you doing here?
We came looking for you. I have a proposition.
You came all this way to proposition us. And I thought you were here to
The next,
save
like,
us from the
5
legions
entire
of the
minutes
damned.
of this game are pretty on rails, so speedrunners taking...
It's good to see you.
A minute.
I take it
You're
the
back.
legends about this place are true then.
I'll say. You've never seen so many hollow men in one place. We've been stationed here for weeks, trying to eradicate them. Mainly, it's us getting eradicated. We lost some good men last night, including Lieutenant Simmons here. And the buggers will be back tonight.
Logan just loves to send you on the best assignments, doesn't he? That's part of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Is this...
The Prince, yes. I'll explain. Just treat him like any other pair of hands for now.
Fair enough. Captain Finn will show you to the mortar. We could use a body up there.
Meet me on the wall when you're ready. I'll introduce you to Private Jammy. So called because he's the luckiest sod in the fort.
You'll probably be stuck by that mortar all night. Take a look around first. Talk to the men. It never hurts to know who's got your back.
Alright, what's my money look like?
We have some new things in stock you might like.
1754.
We had a couple of rough patches, but at the
Do I
moment
even
we're
buy
doing
this?
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it may be expensive, but it's
Pies are
worth
not that
every
expensive.
ounce of gold.
Finally left the old castle behind, huh?
I don't suppose you've ever used a mortar before? There's nothing to it. There's always a slight chance of maiming, of course, but I'm sure you'll pick it up. First, I'd like you to meet Private Jammy. He'll be your loader.
Pleasure to meet you. There's too much to say about me, you know. Jammiest soldier in Albion. 724 wounds and still standing.
Don't worry, you'll get used to him. After a while, he's hardly revolting at all. Right, Jammy, it's time to show him the ropes.
Yes, sir. Right then. My life's going to be in your hands, so let's make sure you know what you're doing, okay? Go on, grab the mortar and we'll do some practice shots. Right, let's see what you've got.
Oh, how did I do that? Disgusting.
Blow. Ah! Push! Oh, goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. That was bloody brilliant.
All right, Jammy, don't get too excited. You know what happens when you do. Let's just take care of the last one.
Just one left. Hang on. I don't remember setting this one up.
Suddenly night falls.
They're here. Start firing!
No.
Yes, sir. Let's blow these buggers to smithereens. Come on, mate.
Damn.
Oh, that might be jammy, but you're really
Ideally,
pushing my luck.
I get a really, really good Simmons fight, and I just ride that for the rest of the game. Be pretty cool is all I'm saying. Minute and a half left. I'm gonna be like, it's like right at 104. Not bad.
That's wound number. No, oh, I've lost count.
Oh no, 2 minutes left. Well, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 90 seconds from now, this will be over. Alrighty. I need to get like a more comfy desk chair. It hurts my bottom. Speed running in this chair. Remains.
Ouch! Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's just a scratch. I'm all right.
25, 24. Used to use this interval timer to run off and sneak a smoke break in the middle of a run, but now it's just handy for metering my expectations, I guess. 3, 2, 1. Completed, and within seconds.
They're at the rear gates! Take position!
All guns on the gate! We can't let them through!
Push! Push! I can't hold it, they're too strong!
Oh! No! Watch that door!
Ideally, I get this split within, I don't know, 3 minutes 40? 3:45 would be pretty good. PB was over 4 minutes, but it's because there's not, like, specifically an audio cue when the respawning stops. It's on a timer. And I want to say it's 3 minutes 30 seconds from the second you run up and that cutscene starts, which is why I split there. You know, for science or whatever.
I call this bash your brains in D minor.
Through the windows at a minute. Or not quite a minute, actually, at 50 seconds. Alrighty.
How's that for a popular hit? Wow. Who'd have thought Albion would have such great acoustics?
Careful that zombie dust doesn't get in your eyes.
Everywhere.
I've
written some funeral music just for you. Have a listen.
Where's the choppy one? Right,
it's about time bloody zombies learn to appreciate music. Stack them up high. Wow. Who'd have thought Holloman would have such great acoustics? Keep it up, lads.
Hit me. Beat on me, please. Jammy! No, Jammy! Anyway, back to it. Please beat on me. I need to eat my mutton.
You give corpses a bad name.
Thank you.
It's about time bloody zombies learn to appreciate music.
That was pure poetry.
I stand here again. A bunch of melee ones are spawning, and they're just gonna beat on each other instead of me.
Do you?
Hit me. Hurt me more, Snake.
Oh, magnificent strike.
Wow. Who'd have thought Holloman would have such great acoustics?
Alright.
How's that for a popular...
Don't stop now.
I've written some funeral music just for you. Have a listen.
Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, pop. Still spawning. Still spawning. That should be
wow.
Good.
Who'd have thought Holloman would have such great acoustics?
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Last one. 1, 2.
Beautifully done, my friend.
Yeah.
Victory! All hail
Sick.
the prince! Now.
Oh wait, no, hold on.
Who's a pint?
We don't actually split until Simmons pops up.
Lieutenant Simmons, I specifically instructed you to remain buried.
Oh, doesn't anyone follow orders anymore?
Yeah. That'll make it a little easier to shoot him. Yeah. Oh shit. Fuck you, Hollow Man. You suck. Okay, easy peasy. Could have been a lot worse, but I'm already over time because I didn't kill him correctly.
That was pretty damn impressive. So, your father wasn't the last hero of Albion after all.
We did it! No, really!
We did.
Let the poets tell our epic tale. The Swift Brigade fought against impossible odds.
Here.
They won.
Da-da.
The end.
Da-da.
Well, Sir Walter,
Da-da.
you didn't do too bad
Okay.
for an old man.
Neither did you, for a buffoon.
Ah, that was just like old times, Walter. Just like old times.
So, what do you say? Will you join us? With your help, we can put a stop to Logan's madness. Bring back the real Albion army.
I swore to serve my king to the death. We all did. But this isn't the way it was meant to be. The old guard has been shoved aside, and these new soldiers Logan's been gathering, they don't care about this land or its people.
Yeah, and I bet they get paid more.
Walter has absolute faith in you. And after seeing you in action, so do I. All I ask is that you make a soldier's oath. Let your armies protect the people instead of oppressing them. Bring honor back to this uniform.
Yeah, and don't forget the pay rise.
Shut up, Ben.
I promise.
I just need Teresa to talk quickly. And that's not going to happen, but, you know. You know.
This has been a momentous day. With the support of Major Swift and his soldiers, the revolution grows in strength, and you move one step closer to becoming the leader this kingdom needs.
Split.
Then it's settled. We're heading back to Bowerstone now. There are some people there I'm hoping will join us. We'll send for you. We've descended into the chasms of the netherworld, stared death in the face.
Please no pushy,
and
Walter.
waded through things so
Please
foul
no
I'd rather
pushy,
not
Walter.
think about them. But this
Please no pushy,
is
Walter.
where it gets really ugly.
Oh, so far so
And
good.
buried somewhere beneath it all.
So far so good.
are the
Please no
people
pushy, Walter.
Logan
Please no
has
pushy,
left
Walter.
behind.
I think it worked. I think I did it. No insurance pie for me, thank you. I've got a cutscene to skip.
That's why we're here. That's why Albion needs you. I really love how much time we're spending in caves and sewers these days. No, really.
Alright, touch Walter, touch Paige.
I had this whole plan, you see. But well, we ended up leaving the castle earlier than I thought.
I heard. Pity. Your messages were always useful.
I can offer you something better.
Okay, there's Walt. Where the frick is Paige? Come on, Paige, hurry up, Paige. Come on, Paige, hurry up, Paige. I don't have all day, Paige. I'm a speedrunner, Paige. Need a second, Paige. Come on, Paige. Come on, Paige. Come on, Paige.
Paige, I'd like you to meet.
I know who he is. I thought you'd know better than to bring the prince here.
He's not just a prince.
He's a hero.
Great.
Give him a medal.
Give him a medal.
No, I mean he's a hero. Like his father.
Really? It doesn't change anything. Your brother is the reason we live underground. He's the reason we fight. How do we know he's any better?
Let him prove it.
It's not just me he needs to convince. The people of this city need someone they can believe in. Prove to them that they should follow you, then we'll talk. For now, I have work to do.
Looks like you have work to do too. You have a whole city to inspire.
Today you have met the true voice of the people of this city. It is imperative that you win Paige and her resistance movement to your cause. And just as important that you prove to Bowerstone that you can be its rightful ruler.
It would seem your heroism must be put to the... I can't see a way to proceed. May I suggest that you return to the sanctuary and inspect the map? There appear to be numerous opportunities available.
Regret that purchase. Nice doing business with you. You won't regret that purchase. You won't regret that purchase. I hope you enjoy it. Nice doing business. You won't regret that purchase. I hope you enjoy it. Bow. Stones.
Oh, God, I did it wrong. Frick.
Well, I am at a loss.
I'll be okay, but like, it's irritating that I did that, knowing damn well. Knowing damn well. Cool. Gotta make sure they all hit, and then we're going back to Bowerstone Market. Cool.
I've added your promise to Swift to the wall.
First try on the clip, and we will be moving at a nice clip. A what? NPC check this way. Plus, I just like this way. Couldn't tell you why. I simply do. we don't do is check this chest. I got it like a few times in a row, actually, with a summon creatures potion inside, and then my last PB, it just had a diamond in it. And like, that's all well and good for a run where money is important beyond this next part here, but it's nothing for me, man. Does nothing for me. Let's go the clip. Let's go the clip. Let's do it. Oh, don't fall out of bounds, you dingy. That, okay. Restoration. Let's go.
Please allow me to introduce... Another victory for the Albion.
Frick. Mind fart. Brain fart. I could do this in another minute, right?
Mind the flames.
Oh, brilliant.
Here. Fast travel here. Let's take the safety off, rather. Walk up to this guy, do that.
Peace and love, peace and love. That's the answer to everything.
Come on.
You actually... Wow! You're quite the wicked one, aren't you? Well, beyond here lies an ancient temple of evil. I'm working out how to get in there at the moment. Shouldn't take me too long. Come back soon! Thanks for the murder!
If I may say so, sir, you have succeeded most admirably in...
Delivery for you.
Ah, the rebel prince.
See you when you're dead, Swifty.
I'm telling you, I downed 3 hollow men with 1 shot. It's true.
I've never trusted a soldier in my life. I'm not going to start now.
Will you tell her, Walter?
Hey, I'm not getting involved.
Look, here he is. Ask him yourself.
Oh, give it a rest.
Fine. I'll just stand here quietly then, shall I?
You know, for a prince, you're a pretty decent person. People out there are starting to believe in you.
I knew you two would get along in the end.
Thank you for taking an interest in my social life, but we have even bigger problems now.
Riva.
He's been bleeding the city dry for years now, but it's never been this bad. We decided it was time to hit back.
A small group of fighters managed to get into his mansion, but they never made it out.
I believe they're alive. You're going to help me find them.
Riva hosts some sort of fancy secret society party every week. We don't know what goes on, but we do know what the guests look like. It's the perfect chance to sneak in.
Here, you'll have to wear this.
Great. Where's my costume?
Okay, and she does her snarky response. And then he's like, but I can't go?
I still can't come. What,
I don't know why
after the
this
3 Hollow
dialogue
Men
plays
story?
when you do that.
Honestly,
I'm not sure if the
this
one
is
with
as bad as the
Walter in the
Now
mercenary
everyone
clothes
out.
does still, but...
I have a party to dress for.
I'll stay and make sure no one spies on you.
Everyone out.
You know, I'm starting to have serious doubts about our relationship. I knew I should have gone up to the castle with Swifty.
I just love how soldiers can come in.
Gross. Alright, back to Millfields. It ain't Millfields. I don't know why I insist on saying Millfields. Cool. It looks good on you. It really brings out the color of your eyes. Kira's got brown
That
eyes.
really does suit you. Brings out the color in your eyes.
Bit late, aren't you? You've missed half the rituals and all the drinking. All we've got left is fizzy pop.
We apologize.
Oh, yeah? Well, just give me the password and we'll forget all about it, all right?
The password?
No, just pulling your leg. Come on in.
Well, right.
Master Reeve will be happy to have a few more conscious people around for the final ceremony. I wasn't kidding about the fizzy pop, though. These lightweights drank the lot. There's probably some cooking sherry left in the kitchen if you're desperate. Nah, don't blame you. Never touched the stuff myself, well, except in the mornings. I can sort you out a nice orgy later on, should the mood take you. What do you say?
Just keep walking, you strange little man.
Of course, you'll have to pardon me, miss. I do have a habit of spouting the odd vulgarity. Master Reaver has often brought out his whip to rectify that very flaw with my character.
Oh, you can't beat a really good bladder race. That's what I was saying.
Am I standing in the right spot?
It's just this way. Oh, you'll have such fun. Not drinks and orgies fun, you know, but it'll be a real laugh, I'm sure. Now, there are some ground rules. Master Reaver insists that nobody carries weapons into the ballroom. There have been some accidents.
I'm afraid I need to keep mine. I'm here to find some friends.
Oh, you're the brave, noble rebels. Why didn't you say so? I'm an oppressed proletarian myself, you know. We're practically comrades. If you just go through these doors, you can sneak past the party and rescue your fellow revolutionaries.
Come on, door? Door? Ugh.
The Wheel of Misfortune. It's rather simple. I spin, you die,
All right.
we watch.
All right. We gold split everything. Let's do this. Let's go. And I ended up a summon potion at the end of the last game.
Why, no less than the most unsightly, most
think I'm gonna grab
obnoxious
it.
creatures ever to contaminate this world.
There's 12 seconds worth of chests in here that would help, maybe, but I'm gonna play it close to the vest. Health potion, don't care.
You will laugh, you will cry, you will have your sinews gnawed upon. Bring out the hobs!
Stand in the middle and just pew pew.
These ugly things are tougher
Pew, pew.
than they look.
Pew pew.
Poor thing. If anyone would like to donate to my new hob charity, I'll arrange a funeral for the little mite. Or we can just flush him. A good hit for the valiant rebel there! It died doing what it loved. Entertaining rich people!
I'm rather proud of that shot.
Oh, that hob doesn't know what day it is. Then again, it probably never did.
Is it just me, or do they feel squishy when you hit them?
You can say what you like about Hobbs, but you can't dispute their dress sense. So bold, so original, so fashion-forward. That Hob is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is deceased. He is no more. He has shuffled off this mortal coil. Oh, that Hob's going to be stiff in the morning. Well, stiffer than usual. Dear me! I hope there are no miners in the audience. Oh, it looks like one of our brave rebels is taking a thrashing from someone half their size. Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Okay, alright.
One almost feels sorry for those repugnant beasts. Then one shrugs and waits for the next piece of carnage.
Maybe I do pick up that slow time. I think I just used it in my
Reaver's
slow
worse
times.
than I thought. What kind of mind dreams up something like this?
Like the tales of my greatest conquests, the wheel simply demands to be spun. What delicious fate will it deliver this time? Ah, it's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen, so hallowed and yet so hollow.
Come on. The sooner we make our way through this sick game, the sooner we'll get our chance to kill Reaver.
I am grabbing this.
Let the tearing of limbs commence. Chop, chop.
And the next wave. And the next wave.
Fighting the dead.
Come on.
This is getting out of hand.
Whoops.
If he wasn't dead before, come on, he must be now. That corpse is taking one hell of a beating.
Oh, I hope that wound isn't of a grave nature. I know. I'm terribly sorry. It won't happen again.
If only I could shoot Reaver from here.
It may have been struck, but it will never stop. Unless, of course, it's struck a few more times and falls over.
Not a bad strike for someone afflicted with such rampant rigor mortis.
It's a Holler Man massacre! Do dead men feel pain? You might want to ask that fella. Oh, what a shame! Cut down in the prime of death.
What a heartbreaking performance. The poetry of life and death was unmistakable, and you had to spoil it all by not dying.
I'd read about Hollow Men before, but I'm not sure I ever believed in them. This better end soon.
Oh, wheel, let your exquisite circumference regale us with violent thrills. Ah, yes, I paid these bloodthirsty mercenaries out of my own pocket. With gold I took from the people, but still, they'd better not disappoint.
Mercenaries. Finally. Something I know how to fight.
Resist, resist. Okay, cool.
Their literacy may be lacking, but they do have a way with swords. Away we go!
Well, at least he isn't suffering anymore. Come on, honestly! Today's mercenaries are just in it for the money!
I can tell you can.
The life of a mercenary is a short and brutish one. And it was his first day as well.
Shall we have a barbecue then?
Oh dear, give me a moment. It feels like a death in the family. Okay, next one. Well, that's one way to earn your wages. It's all right, folks. We'll send his payment to his widow, won't we, Reaver? Don't think he'll be able to walk straight for a week after that hit.
Go on then. Use fire if you can't fight fair. Think you're better than us with all that magic?
Fight back, you wimps!
Stay away from me!
Oh, he should have blocked that, but he didn't. You're rubbish.
That bullet's specially for you!
As it happens, I was bending the truth about having pain. It was strictly a no-kill, no-deal arrangement, so you saved me a small fortune. Bravo!
I've seen terrible things in my time, but never so much death. Reaver's gonna pay for this. Enough games, Reaver!
Oh, but they're such fun, and my guests do so enjoy fun. Time for another spin. Oh, now this is a very special round. Wait till you see what treasures I have in store for you next.
What now? We can't keep fighting forever.
I met these delightful creatures in a rather inhospitable land, far from the turgid green of Albion. I do love to bring two cultures together and see which one dies first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Furies!
You really have to concentrate to hit one of them.
Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's all right. And I think she's a she. It's so hard to tell.
Oh, that's a real shame.
Ooh, you should have done that acrobat thing you do. She could not pirouette away in time. How tragic.
I'm getting enough target practice to last me a lifetime.
It should be a crime to kill such a graceful creature. Somebody please arrest that rebel. You're just making them more angry, you know. Oh no, they've killed one.
Wasn't that utterly enthralling? Of course, you should be ashamed of yourselves, treating foreign visitors in such an unsociable manner. Oh, well.
I've really had enough of this.
You holier than thou.
This can't be happening. What are they? Got it!
Now, that is no way to treat my guests. How does it feel to be torn apart by bourgeois balverines, I hope you're finding them amusing to fight. I don't want you to get bored.
reassuring to see they can feel pain.
Such magnificent beasts! The strength, the power, the cute snouts. You know, I do believe that you might survive this after all. How wonderfully unexpected.
You'll be lucky to get out of here alive.
This is the love.
Lost 20 seconds on wheel. Whatever.
I never thought I'd side with royal blood, but you're nothing like your brother. The Bowerstone Resistance will follow you without question. So long as you promise to change things when you take the throne. Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
I promise.
All right, then. We should get back. We've got a revolution to plan.
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance. But you still have much to do before you can take Albion's throne.
The speech will commence shortly. All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message. The speech will commence shortly.
This is never good.
You should find out what it's about. I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay underground. All right?
You think you can win, do you? Well, we're the best. Logan's elite.
Yes, traitors walk amongst us. Traitors.
Gross.
Delivery for you.
Buffering mess on cellular just means what I've been saying for years, that Twitch Mobile is garbage. Twitch Mobile sucks.
Swift was a good friend.
Like, unless you have 5G Wi-Fi.
A true soldier.
Specifically, Twitch Mobile just doesn't want to
the way
work.
he died.
Also, welcome, buddy. How you doing?
Humiliated and murdered.
And he didn't give Logan anything, or we'd be dead now. I call that noble.
It was just a matter of time before Logan did this.
You showed up just in time for
Decided
the...
to hunt us down. We have to fight back.
what's about to
Still
be
not ready, though.
one of the most
We
grueling
need more
parts of the
allies.
game as a speedrunner.
Thanks to Swift's efforts, we know exactly where to look.
Oh.
Was executed.
Well, thanks, mate, for taking a sec.
So
Appreciate
you're
you.
still loyal to the old guard brought it to me. great risk to his life.
What does it say? Well, this is Swifty we're talking about, so it's rather
Enjoy
straightforward.
dinner or whatever
find
with
allies
grandparents and the
in
family.
Aurora.
I still
And
don't understand how anyone there
hit
could
me up
help
when you're
us.
free. This
Aurora
run's
is a
gonna
dead
go for
land.
about another
There's nothing there.
Or at
well, I don't
least
know,
that's what
hour,
we've been
hour
told.
15, and then
It's still the only lead we have anyway.
Can we
hour 15,
get on
hour
with the plan? I have
25,
an overwhelming
whatever.
urge to shoot someone.
And then I'm free.
We'll need a ship.
Maybe we can hit
You
some
and
buttons
Ben
or something.
will get hold of one, while Paige and I make sure the rest of the fleet doesn't follow.
You'll need to go via the back alleys, and they'll be crawling with soldiers.
Not a problem. I know my way around the place. I'll meet you at the back of the sewers. We're going to show Logan just what traitors can do.
Go on. My men are putting together the materials we'll need. It should be quite a display.
Aurora is a distant place. It could be a while before we return. If there's things you need to do, now's the time.
Scoop.
You know, Swift
I
told me
mean it.
almost everything I know about being a soldier.
Scram.
Let's show these bastards.
What you're not
how
going to do is
it's
suck your butthole on my bed, dude. That's not cool. What the flip? I've never had Swifty try to keep up with me like this in here before. This is strange. The Swifty, Ben, whatever. Seriously, Scram.
We need to get to the far end of the dock, so probably best not to shoot until we have to. Come on. Leave the talking to me. I have an idea.
Stand right back here. Turn around.
Stop. Only Royal Guard allowed.
Oh, I know, but can I just say, wow, you look so stylish, you know, with the helmets and everything, and me and my friend were wondering if we could join you, because, I mean, you just make us ordinary soldiers feel so inadequate.
Leave.
Oh, come on. Don't you have any leaflets or application forms we could take with us? If we could just get inside and get your autographs. We are huge fans.
Leave, or we will be forced to terminate you.
All right, we'll do it your way.
We're under
Okay,
attack!
I admit it. I didn't
Damn
really
coward
have
is
an
using sorcery. Watch out.
Be careful with those barrels. They're full of gunpowder.
I can't
We'll have to
wait
go
to
through the
hoist your head on a pole and bring
Careful.
it to the
This
king.
place is crawling with the sods. Be careful with those barrels. They're full of gunpowder. Doctor, just round the...
Less than a minute. Let's go. Let's go. Love that this scene's not skippable.
Wow.
I've been trained by the
That
best.
should keep the
You haven't
bastards
got a
occupied.
chance.
Come on. The way to the ship should be clear.
Run right in this guy's face and then do it.
Oh, maybe not.
Unlawful!
Easy peasy. Easy peasy. We're making our lead back up. We just gotta run over here. Get Walt to say the line. Say the line.
Walter, what
Alright,
kept
cool.
you?
We have to hurry. They're going to be
I gotta
following
go
us
sit
after
on a
all.
boat.
What about Paige?
She's staying behind. Someone needs to organize things here. Now, come on.
Hit escape on black screen. Yeah.
Ben! Ben!
Hopefully I don't shite the bed on a Sentinel at the end here, so I get that fast ending. That'd be pretty cool.
Are you all right?
Yes. Ben's not here?
No. Looks like we didn't all make it. I only hope... Well, maybe he washed up somewhere else. I'm sure that's it. Anyway, the only way forward seems to be through a rather ominous cave. Before we go any further, I'd just like to say one thing. Balls! Hello? Sounds like the dog's found something. Well, you never know. It might be a luxury inn. Bats. He found bats. Good work, boy. Bats are exactly what we needed right now. What do you think happened to Ben? He's a strong swimmer. Probably reached a sandy beach somewhere. Palm trees, beautiful women, coconut cocktails. Jammy bastard. What the hopping hobs is that? It must be protecting something. Like the way out, most likely.
Damn it. Ah, slippery fucker. Whatever, at least we get to run this time. Didn't get to run in PB and automatic time save.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We haven't got this far, haven't got this many people behind us to end up dying in some forsaken, far-off hole in the ground. And wherever we are, we're not the only ones who got stuck in this damn place.
You choose now to misbehave. Thanks. Walter.
Not the most encouraging sight in the world, is it? Still, they might have something useful on them.
Go check the second lot over there. Damn it, Walter.
Why don't you check the second lot over there?
I found something. A note. It speaks to us still. Darkness incarnate. We know now we can never escape it.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Hey, I've got something too. One of these poor sods left a journal. Most of the pages have disintegrated, but well, you can still see plenty of weird symbols. It's mostly gobbledygook anyway. I mean, listen to this nonsense. Luminous spirits of the sands impart daybreak and gleam under a quiet moon. What's that supposed to be? Look at that. Can you believe I did that? Does look somewhat dark. You know how I said it looked somewhat dark? Well, I'd like to
the
amend
children
that
split in
statement.
PB wasn't very good,
We're
so that
looking
one's going to be
into
way
utter,
under, and then
total,
children again
complete
is going to be
darkness.
way over, and then we'll be normal.
Oh, no, that's better.
Come on, Walt.
Well, what do you think this place is?
I have no idea.
Temple of some sort? What could anyone possibly worship in here? No, we're not going any further this way. Looks like a bridge. Is that the mechanism to raise it on the other side? Isn't that handy? One of us will have to get across to use it. There must be some other way to get there. Here we go. You should be able to make it to the other side from here. Okay, be careful now. That thing's probably pretty stiff, and we don't want to make any more noise than we have to. Yes. And quiet as stealthy mice, the adventurers forged on ahead. I know I have a tendency to be slightly paranoid, but did that sound like something friendly to you?
Ready? All right.
Now, where have we seen that before? Stand back. Walter the Scholar will deal with this. With an increasing sense of trepidation, admittedly. Luminous spirits of the sands, inhale the restless gloaming. Oh, there you go. What can I say? I have a knack for gibberish. Do you ever get the feeling somebody's playing games with us?
All the time.
Let's just be thankful and get through this place as quickly as we can.
The light you bring will die. The light inside you will die. All that
Who's
you
there?
are will die.
Show yourself. Well, this isn't good.
The children are here to play.
What are they?
Bring me their hearts. Bring me their stomachs. Bring me their bile.
There's too many of them.
Tissue
Keep fighting. We have
The
to keep
tears
fighting.
burn. The birds blossom like dirty flowers on their skin. Watch your flesh turn to black. Watch your... You're tainted. The stain will never wash out.
Go up in
The
the dark.
sun
You'll pull
will
wall better
never
if you go up in
shine
the dark.
upon you again. Tainted, broken little toys.
We're all right. We just have to keep going, that's all. We're all right. More of those things!
God, I wish it was less annoying to push him.
Just hold it together. Damn this book and whoever wrote it. The bastards. Why didn't they tell us what was down here? Darkness incarnate. Like we're supposed to know what that means. It won't stop. It won't stop till it kills us. Wait. I think we must be close to an exit. There's a cold breeze. Can you feel it? There's that sound again. It's almost like... No! Not the light, not the bloody light!
There it is.
No, we have to get out of here. You hear me? You hear me? We have to get out of here.
We are coming.
It's here!
We will devour your kingdom. There will be no bodies. There will be only darkness. The children command it. Do you want to see my face? Do you want to see my face? Did the blind seer not tell you about us? Did she not warn you?
It's gone. The bastard's dead and gone. Right, and we're getting out of here.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
I have net picked up time
I
here.
lost my head back
It's
in
just those two splits were dumb and
I've never
sloppy
liked
last
dark
stream.
caves, but this...
But
it's
I'm
as
being
if
much,
someone
much more
took my
vigilant about
worst
it on this
nightmare and
playthrough so
made
that
it
my
real.
next
But it's gone now.
set of PBs
It's gone.
will be better.
We're going to be fine.
Okay. Now I jump, Walt. Let me jump. Let me jump.
Looks
Let me jump.
like
Let me
the
jump.
only way is down. Good evening. You all right down there?
Yes! It isn't far down!
Right, here I come then. 3, 2, 1.
Walter!
You let him die. You let us take him, but you're glad, are you not? You wished him pain. A great wave of darkness will cover your land.
Nobody hit me. That's pretty
They
great.
will come for your king. But you too wish for the black sword upon the throne. You tire of your travels, your burdens, the cries of the helpless, the cries of your dead. You too will be swallowed. We have waited centuries for you. You see now the future that awaits you. All those people you want to save. The people you want to control. They will shrivel as your friend has. The children hide in their shells. They have bodies now. Bodies can tear you asunder.
Yes, yes, most good. Excellent. Keep it, bully. Yeah.
He bleeds light and fades away.
Here, stand in this
You
goop.
see it. It's a beautiful sight.
4, pop. 3, 4, and pop. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Feel the embrace of the children. They bring you eternal contentment. You feed us, you feed us. You are a fragile thing, you and your kind. The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us. And all that is flesh and light shall die.
Yes. One, two, three. Oh shit, I should have split.
This
Damn it.
land is ours.
I'm not used to him popping without slowdown. Yeah.
Across the world.
That thing. It blinded me. I can't see.
It's okay, Walter. I'm here.
Now we drag Walter for 58 seconds.
We have to get out. Quickly. It's still out there. We need to leave.
There's another shade coming. If it bothers me, I'm going to be so bothered. Hopefully he doesn't bother me.
You can hear it too, can't
I'm not in
you?
the mood to be bothered by a bothersome
there.
botherer like that.
I'm not mad.
Bother.
I can't see anything. Take me to
Load
the
screen
light,
split,
please.
let's go.
Are we out? Did we get away?
I did shade light exactly the same as my PB. Cool.
Yes.
You don't get
We're
to see
safe
that
now.
very often.
What can you see?
Even rarer is a 0-0
Desert.
gold split. A desert. Alright, bye. I got a pretty good angle on that bolt. Nice.
I need help. Please.
I'm blind. I can't see. Help me. You abandoned your friend to die. He's calling for you while the children... You try to run away, but you are made of sand. You are falling apart between our fingers. He would have done anything for you. Now he screams alone. He curses you. Not even in death will he forgive you.
These are stairs. These are stairs. That's quicker, right? Yeah, cool.
Are you blind? Are you blind yet?
Alright, cutscene split. Let's go, cutscene split.
There's nothing left. You're gone. All gone.
Why I choose to skip this at the cutscene, I don't know. It's just how I do, I guess. Play.
Can you help them?
The young one will be fine. He is strong. We need to tend to the older one at once.
Hang in there, Walter.
cutscene. Cutscene, skip. Cool.
It's so good to see you. When I was fished out of the local port and Walter and you weren't there, well, I thought it was all over. Then I realised I was being an arse, and I worked my charms to get a search party out for you. Not that Kaelin here needed much persuading.
We are accustomed to misfortune. Now it is time you saw our city.
Welcome to Aurora, the city of nightmares.
Welcome to Aurora, the city of nightmares.
The Crawler did this. The being you fought in the desert caves. It appeared 5 years ago, bringing darkness and death. The few of us who still live have known nothing but fear since. We never know when it will come. And we cannot hope to defeat the creature and its spawn without an army. Even with someone like you by our side. Ben
You
Finn
are the one
speaks
who
most highly
survived
of
the
you.
desert night.
Yes.
But you are not
We
the
have not
first
had much
stranger.
fortune without Zydus.
Please, walk down
But
to our
as you can
streets.
see,
See for yourself.
fortune deserted us long ago.
Then we may talk
You have
more.
come to
Go
a
ahead.
cursed land.
What are you doing here?
I'll check up on Will.
Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring the dead. My wife and my child. And I stand here because I do not fear joining them.
I'm sorry.
You may read their memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways, wherever a memory will allow itself to live on.
Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go...
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
Gross. Did that bad, gross, and did that bad.
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on
Even
your
a
side,
tiny little bit of
you are
sidestep that she
finally
does
ready to
is
face your brother. It is
time-loss.
time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
Okay, bye. Gotta make a mad dash for the exit. Really important that I do that. And I'm over.
Well, we didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for, and I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready. You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the king Albion needs. So come on, it's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle. You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
Our people are getting torn to shreds out there. They need our help. You may be real good with guns.
We need to take care
But to
of
me,
that
you're just another villain.
We've already lost one ship.
Ha! Gotcha!
Don't hit me. Thanks.
Keep
You shot
firing!
me. Y'all shot me. Hilarious. Oh god, disgusting.
Mortars down!
This one's a serious threat, then be careful. Get in there.
Damn, he took his sweet time dying.
The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now. Come on, Caleb, do your stuff.
Let's bring the fight into the city! Ah,
Right.
a bit of
Don't
close
get shot.
combat.
Don't get shot too much.
This is more like it.
Please don't get shot too much.
Recognize old Walter, you hot
Cool. Scot-free, baby.
Better if you stop asking me. Now let's go.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move! Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
I'm no hob or common soldier. I'm the best there is, and you are going down.
An excellent shot.
Gross. All of my hate. Alright, so we jump these guys. 1, 2, 3, and pop. 2, 3, and pop. 2.
Unlock!
That was a lucky hit. They're coming from everywhere.
Come on, Paige, where are you?
Paige!
Oh no, he had to die stupid.
Oh, about bloody time!
My men are taking care of the East Barracks, but I couldn't leave you out here alone.
That deserves a round of applause.
Okay, Paige is Ben. Good, good,
soldiers,
good,
my
good, good, good.
arse.
Walter.
Have that!
Hey.
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Always with the damn gate!
Not
What
bad,
we need
actually.
are explosives, but I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy
Wish I
old
had,
man
had
who
the
enjoyed
sense to
blowing
double
things
tap that one pack that I just left.
Ha ha! Did you see that, Boulder? That the whole city bowed to our thunder. Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place? Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off. Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the ground fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
Come on, load screen. Let's go load screen split. Let's go load screen split. You serious? Are you... What the fuck was that? Whatever, it was stuck. Getting stuck happens, I guess.
There he is. The King of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who could keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you. I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience that wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial? Of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful king is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments. I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
You can't escape punishment for what you've done, Logan. I sentence you to death.
The king has made his decision. Logan will pay for his crimes against the people of Albion with his life.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
As you can see, your promise to Page is now on the wall.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. You will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it, Albion's royal treasury, the store of the kingdom's total wealth. It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1. Very well, Your Majesty. A prudent choice. Why upset the status quo? The time for revolution has passed, and people are used to the current rate of poverty and starvation. Those who survive will thank you in the end. But you will still need to raise a lot more gold by other means. Unless you're willing to donate some of your own money to the treasury. Oh, I'm sorry. I do like a little joke now and then. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda. Reva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Reva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized. So expect a crowd.
Don't tempt...
Oh, happy day! His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school?
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once. Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel
all these tables
and
that one teacher cost 200,000 schmine.
Well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
I refuse. Hey, she did the different gesture this time too. Save. Run, 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 go, go, go. Maybe everyone blinks out of existence again. Well, someone did, that was cool.
Monarchy isn't working.
All stand to attention for the King of Albion. Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Reaver shall stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty. Our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty.
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The king has reached his decision. The old quarter shall be rebuilt.
I don't imagine I'm going to save time, but I'd sure like to break even on this segment.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not
I guess
yet
it's
been
because
dampened. Very well,
equipped blades here.
It breaks one's heart to see the treasury so empty. If we don't do something about it, we will all die. And I have some very definitive retirement plans. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might... Very wise, Your Majesty. Better to have a city full of criminals than a city full of very dead people. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared. As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Ah, Your Majesty. Hello.
Ah,
Greetings,
it's
sir.
the great...
His Majesty, the King of Albion. Today you decide on the decor of the castle. Two of Albion's greatest interior designers have come to present their suggestions.
You may speak.
Your Majesty,
Oh,
I
God.
am Herman Worthy.
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty, fabulous! Your castle will be a vision of purity.
And
once more, fashion and good taste must choke down their nausea. Nothing to skip for that. Minutes, be good to Aurora, right? Sure is taking you a long time to save. All run.
Today you decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty. Kaelin will speak for her people. Reaver will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
I am here to see...
I will keep my promise. Aurora will become part of Albion, and its people will be our equals in every way.
The king has spoken. Aurora shall be rebuilt as part of Albion, and equal to every other part of the kingdom.
Thank you, Majesty. You have proven to be a man of honor. Aurora is proud to stand at your side.
A most brave decision in court today, Your Majesty. Aurora might have proven to be a rather profitable resource, but I'm sure we can find other means of filling the treasury. As a matter of fact, we could already have stumbled upon such an opportunity. Aurora may not turn out to be a waste after all.
Okay, Aurora. Quest marker.
Congratulations, you've made a friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give each other gifts and...
Alright, don't bump into anybody, don't trip over that stupid bird, and we're Gucci. Yeah, whatever. Y'all ain't even scary. Alright, I think the drop in DPS here that I had in my PB was strictly a positioning thing. So, I'm going to see what I can do to improve that. Don't hit me. Don't you fucking dare. Alright, cool. Okay. Three, 4, 5. Wasn't too messy. Maybe slow time is the way for that. Maybe I just slow time that and stack up the damage a little quicker. That'd be cool. Whoa, hey! Cough. Where'd you even come from? That did feel less sloppy. I don't know if it's any faster, but it did feel less sloppy, and we take that. Also, I spent less time getting smacked around. I think I got comboed twice on my PB. Sick. Straight line for the exit. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Hobson quest marker, because that one works. Now we listen to him talk for another 45 seconds.
It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend of this extraordinary gem from the locals, and understandably set out to find it, without a moment's regard for their own lives. Which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty-handed, speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure. Think of the glory, Your Majesty, the adventure,
Hello,
the
welcome.
romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the
Shut up just in
Auroran
time
wasteland,
for the home stretch.
reportedly the site of an ancient abandoned
Game will be
temple.
over.
You need only to take it. It's more beautiful than I dared to imagine.
Mighty kind of you to say, actually. Thank you.
Our experts estimate it's worth a small fortune. Of course, now the question becomes, what do you wish to do with this fine stone? Shall I deposit the money from the sale into the treasury?
Pretty bad, yeah.
Far be it
Fortunately,
from me to
the
frown
good
upon
ending is a whole different category that
How
doesn't
many
exist
lives
until
will
I
it be
decide to do
saved
it.
anyway? Who can say?
But I wouldn't mind getting the good ending here and there in a speedrun. No. Good percent is something that I'm still routing, and I'm really trying to figure out how to do it efficiently. Like, I mean, one stipulation would be only good choices, no bad points at all, but then also you need to get the best ending. Shit, I'm talking.
Child benefits, which were abolished. Very good, Your Majesty.
What was I
Why
even talking
change
about?
things when they are going so well?
Oh, good percent.
Perhaps
Yeah,
Logan was
it's a whole
right
different.
in following
Oh,
this course of action. Shall we proceed
he's
with
just
the
gonna
rest
hand
of
me
your
$6.5 million. That's
Here is
pretty
the
cool.
royal agenda for the day.
Unfortunately, I've already made some friendly decisions, which means
As you
6.5 is
can
not
see,
even going to
you
do it
have
at this
two
point.
audiences in the
It's actually
phone
close.
booth.
It's like
I've heard
2 million
rumors that
more
Logan's
gold
latest proposals are both
to
scandalous
offset the
and
cost of keeping
delicious.
promises and
It
doing
should be
nice things for the
most
country.
entertaining.
Yeah, 8.5 million. It's gross. I have a strategy though.
At your orders, sir.
Sir?
Your man.
Sick. Let you go.
This hearing concerns the future of the Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Paige will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city. Reva will dispute her cause.
This is brothel. Yeah.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge.
It is time Bowerstone had its first whorehouse.
The shelter shall become a brothel.
Excellent, Your Majesty. I will see to it immediately. And I mean immediately.
This is exploitation, Your Majesty. Your people won't be pleased.
Today, you will deal with a pressing environmental issue. The disposal of the city's waste. Reva will offer his proposal. A member of the Morningwood community will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty,
Morningwood will be granted the honor of receiving the city's sewage.
No, not right now. Any input from somebody else would invalidate this run, and I am ahead of my personal best.
Into Morningwood.
I shall begin the
But maybe
flushing
some other time we can do a little co-op run or something.
This is heavy.
You know.
This is totally heavy. You've turned Granny Nature into your toilet bowl. But she'll fight back. You'll see. One day, in like a 1,000 years, she'll fight right back, man.
There it...
I missed that door again. Probably like every single time this run, I have not hit that door right. Ugh. Frustration. Not tilt, just general frustration. How dare I miss a door? Yeah.
It's not every day a king walks into the rebel headquarters. Good. Kid went undercover with a gang of robbers.
Need to make sure I get the good angle on this door, like so. Oh, I hope that worked. I might have started walking too early.
If you cooperate,
no, I'm in there. Cool.
You won't get hurt. If you give us any trouble, we'll kill you. Now, just so you know we mean business, I'd like one of you to give us trouble, so we can kill him as an example to the rest. Who's it gonna be then? Oh look, we have a volunteer. The king, no less. Have at him, fellas.
3, 4, 5.
What a thrust!
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh yeah,
It
let's
is no
split that.
longer advantageous for any of us to frequent the hideout in Industrial. Presently, I shall inaugurate a new centre of operations in Bowerstone Market. You've been provided with a key which will permit access. Please endeavour to prevent its transference to an unauthorized individual.
Hit this door. Nice. I hit the door right. Alright, cool.
The king. I'm not prone to hyperbole, but this is a significant inconvenience. Lads, perform the specific services for which I employ you. Expeditiously.
Huh?
Kill him. Fast.
3, 4, pop.
This guy's rich! We're gonna have fun looting his corpse.
4,
You magicking deviant! We're gonna wipe you out like the beastie that you are.
Why is this room like this? What are these bandits?
How many of them?
Think you can hide behind a few
Fortunately, the fight with his bad guys is going to be hella crazy dumb fast.
They kidnapped me. Please let me out.
I told you.
Sick.
I
Didn't miss
believe
the
I
tech,
can
alright.
state with relative
Oh, shit.
confidence
Oh, shit.
that your
That was really
efforts
quick.
are in vain. Even should it transpire that you vanquish my associates, this door is completely impenetrable. In addition to which, this
Don't
cell
make it
contains
so
a
easy.
secret egress through which I may abscond whenever I desire. Meanwhile, my compatriots shall
Scrutinize
brutalize
your
your person.
person. 1, 2,
This is all you've
3,
got then?
4.
How do you like that?
3.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? God damn it.
You haven't lost your touch. I'm surprised his men were
Slow time
foolish
just
enough
didn't
to
want to work.
fight you.
Wonder what
Now,
that's
truth be told, my superlative intellect notwithstanding, it would appear this is not, in fact, the specific cell I so confidently referenced earlier. The one with the secret exit has 2 beds. All right, You have prevailed, Your Majesty. I concede. However, I entreat you to entertain a certain proposal.
You have nothing to offer, Ferret. It's over.
That pronouncement is objectively devoid of merit. I happen to have on my person a substantial quantity of currency. Let me go free, you royal miscreant! This grievous malefaction shall be rewarded with equally grievous retribution.
You have made great strides, Your Majesty. Witness the glory of your treasury. Don't you just want to go swimming in all that gold? But the kingdom demands your attention once more. The residents of Millfields will be most pleased. They will find it money well spent, and I find it money well received. Let us move on to other matters, Your Majesty. You have a busy day in the throne room ahead. Samuel, the head of the Brightwall Academy, is ready to plead his case. I sincerely hope he isn't after a handout, though I'm sure Master Reaver will be the voice of reason, as always.
Ooh, 2 Reavers! Somebody clip, please. Look at those Reavers. Look at all those Reavers. And that page. So many Reavers and pages.
Today you decide on the status of the Brightwall Academy, Your Majesty. Samuel will speak for the town and its scholars.
Look at all these Reavers and pages.
Will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty.
The Brightwall Academy will be open to all who wish to learn.
The Brightwall Academy shall be reopened, and Albion will once again have a free center of learning.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. This is the start of a new day for us all.
Very well. I will make the arrangements at once.
Cool.
The court summons Page and Reaver.
I wonder if Samuel and other Reaver are still going to be there.
The matter before you today is the future of Bower Lake. Reaver will offer his proposal.
Sure are.
Page will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, a recent...
We need the resources in Bower Lake. It will become a quarry.
The king has ruled. Bower Lake shall be drained and mined for resources.
I applaud your enterprising spirit. The lake shall be drained at once.
I hope you know what you're doing, Majesty.
This is so buggy. Oh shit, I should have... We mash map so we can leave. Sick. Did it right this time. Or, more importantly, it didn't happen to me wrong this time.
That could have gone better.
That person now hates me.
I know where the thief is. He fled into the woods.
A person who can't stand to be around you will sometimes offer gifts,
But those woods are simply too dangerous.
To leave them alone.
It would be suicide to enter them without combat experience, or training, or skill.
I don't want to enter them. I want you to.
Right. I was talking about me.
Oh, just forget it. Ah, Your Majesty, it's such an honor to have you here. If only fate hadn't conspired to make me look like a fool. Beware the woods, Your Majesty. The soldiers may be superstitious, but there's no denying dangerous beasts lurk within. Good luck. I know you will succeed.
Do I do the old tried and true route, or do I kill Balverines? Let's find out. I'm gonna kill Balverines. I want to make that work. I want to make killing Balverines work. The real question is do I still have slow time?
Right, you monster. Prepare to meet your... Oh, I'm so sorry.
Your Majesty, I've been expecting you. Been through the village, have you? Charming hamlet. It's full of warm, wonderful people who'll give you the shirt off their back and condemn you to death for one simple mistake. Anyone can fall asleep on watch. You exile him into this forest and call it justice? But enough about that. You're here for that statue. It's quite a remarkable thing. It did everything the legend said it would. And now I don't need it anymore. It's funny how things change. So if you want to take it back to that prig in Millfields, it's yours. Nearly free of charge. All I ask is a small favor. Destroy those silver nitrate lanterns. Then the village will get a taste of justice. The choice is yours. And it's a simple one. How simple? If you decline, my brothers will kill you. Ah, well. I suppose it was too much to hope for.
Alright,
Still,
so first up, it's just the two that
your
jump
choice
me
won't
here.
save the
I'm gonna
village.
go ahead and kill them.
Now that I'm the leader of the pack, we've got some brains to go with our brawn. We'll lose a few of the weaker members, but we'll deal with those lanterns on our own. In the meantime, killing you will be a good way to, shall we say, get the blood flowing.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Alright, we'll continue to run this way. Just kill them on the way. That makes way more sense, honestly. There's a lot less potential for them to get spooked or whatever.
Stop it! You're scaring the life out of me! Please, don't deprive the world of my genius! Bleed! Bleed for your lives! You wouldn't want to deprive the world of a wonder like me! No! Let me out of here!
You are stronger than I imagined, Your Majesty, but not strong enough. Prepare yourself for death.
Gary's Mod Face, activate. You don't even have to single target this guy. You just do a couple of AoEs and you're set. Oh, well. Okay. Done a little cutscene. Not skippable either, unfortunately.
Thank you. Thank you. You've saved us.
That actually went so much better than my dry run yesterday.
Your debt. You'll always
It's
be
almost
welcome here.
like I practiced it.
Connor had this on him. It looks like a Belverine. It's yours if you want it.
Back to Millfields, back to house. Oh.
You're back. Did you... You found it?
Donate, check.
A magnanimous
Now we just
gesture
wait.
indeed. Your subjects are lucky to be ruled by one so giving.
Sick.
With the fatidic attack not far away now, it is most encouraging to see the Treasury doing so well. It makes one feel safer.
I'm pretty sure
I
if you focus him
sleeping
down.
beneath the gold, actually. As for today's first order of business, you may have heard about a most astute and sensible choice. Financial ruin may bring much distress to your people, but the darkness brings certain death. Shall we proceed with today's agenda? Kalin, the representative for the Auroran people, has requested an audience with you. The court awaits in the throne room.
Who's the right Tottenham? The king, that's who.
Oh, it's
All
another
stand
couple
to
of
attention for the King
reavers.
of Albion.
Look at all that
Today you
reaver.
must decide how much
What a blessed
protection
run.
to grant
Swimming in
Aurora.
reavers.
Kaelin will offer her proposal. Reaver will
Reavers
stand,
will stand
against her.
her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know,
Aurora is under our protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The King's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
we shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done.
Bring forth
Okay,
Sabine of the Mistpeak Dwellers. Today, you decide on the fate of Mistpeak, home of the Dwellers, Your Majesty. Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Reaver will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but...
I will keep my promise to the dwellers. The Mistpeak Mountains will be restored.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the Dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The Dwellers will stand by you till the end.
Two. And he's just still standing there. God bless. I haven't had that happen yet before. And I don't know that I've ever seen it twice in a row like that. Like 2 days in court in a row like that, dude.
It is time, Your Majesty, to meet fate with steely resolve and commission Albion's army. We will use the funds we have to establish the best possible defense. Before I can commit those funds, however, I require your signature on a contract stating your awareness of the projected number of civilian casualties. Strictly a formality, of course, though should the number alarm you, you may wish to donate as much gold to the Treasury as possible before you sign. Very good. If you could just sign on the dotted line, please. Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year as King of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? I am delighted to say that the Albion army has been deployed in preparation for the invasion, so we may enjoy the occasion without apprehensions. To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait. Then, you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see. You will also be fitted for a new pair of shoes, and, of course, you will need a new suit.
Fastest pee break of my life. That is a gold split on a pee break. I just did that. Okay.
The day has come, King. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have tried to be a just and popular ruler, but your good intentions have come at a great cost. Most of your people will not survive this attack, but you are more than a king. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, your kingdom will be gone, and you will die with it. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
I'm gonna stand here looking dumb for another couple of seconds. Get to this door as fast as I possibly can without trying to run into anything, and split. This will be a faster
It's
split
here.
because I didn't hit the map on accident
The
just
darkness has reached Bowerstone. The attack has barely begun, but already we have suffered terrible casualties. We simply weren't ready. If we don't act quickly, there may not be a kingdom left to defend by dawn.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion! Cool. Oh wait, no. Load screen split. It's only polite that I keep it consistent. Alright, no gross camera, please.
Two crack shots like us, we might stand a
This one
chance.
also did gross camera recently. Cool. Why did I run through the pack of solid...
Nice one!
Can't be too different, I guess.
Beats its wings for you.
Ooh, and I've got an extra...
Page.
Extra summon. I think I know what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to use it for safety on the home stretch.
Keep that up!
Nobody hit me, thank you.
The regimental
You
mascot's going to
have
enjoy
done such
you,
hurtful things. The people you know shall rejoice in your death.
I have to make sure not to do this stupid.
I'm taking some serious
Here, run back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
These things are tough! Does that thing ever
Why are they missing? Okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. That was okay. Everything's okay.
Watch us fly into your heart.
Gotta run up on the top of this thing. Enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Target. Oh shit, it worked. Never works. I must have 5-star aura. Hell yeah. Okay. When I get up to these idiots, I'm just gonna pop that so they'll be distracted.
Bringers have come, but this is the kingdom of unlight.
1, 2,
now.
3.
This is the kingdom of death! Are you thinking of your loved ones now? How you will never
I can
see
feel it.
them.
We're getting...
Hey, can't get through!
Take it out of me, please!
I'm surprised you're still standing after that! Oh, that's a beauty! If only
Don't
everyone else
fight
could
back,
come.
my child. I have cared for you. I have taught you. I have made you.
Look at what you've done to me!
Ooh! Ooh!
I'm sorry.